Hi, I'm Desiree and welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the Alien Drag series transforming Princess Fiona as requested, so keep on watching to see me go from this to this. Just to get one tedious step out of the way because there's a lot more to come, I already glued the prosthetic to my head using dual lash glue. I was going to use spirit gum, but I don't like the grainy feel when it's time to take it off, and sometimes it's not strong enough for larger pieces like this one, and I just didn't have Pro's aid. Plus, I always add a layer of liquid latex, and before it dries, I apply thin pieces of tissue paper, add another layer of liquid latex, then powder it before I start painting. Using the brightest green shade on this palette, I started working on the base layer, blend it out with a dense flat brush. I added white under the eyes and used it to reverse contour, blend everything together with a brush, and follow up with a makeup sponge to smooth it out, then set it with powder. I wish I'd used a piece of ball cap to blend the prosthetic to my skin. I know the edges would have been seamless, but by doing the liquid latex and paper method, there's always going to be a line of demarcation once the paint goes on, and if I'm not gluing anything else in that area, but that's okay for today. Just using an eyeshadow to contour the face and a dark green paint to darken the latex area because it's looking a little too bright. So far I've done Anxiety and Princess Poppy, then two people suggested Smurfette and Princess Fiona when I was live on TikTok. I had to put up a poll and I'm so glad Fiona got the most votes. Now on to sketching the graphic eyeshadow pattern using a tiny detail brush. I then filled the edges with a dark green shade, highlighted the center using an off yellow shade, and added white highlights on the outer edges. Since I'm supposed to turn her into alien drag, I had to change quite a lot while also keeping some of her elements like a skin color, crown, and dress. Plus the star of the show for me is the prosthetic. I'll be posting a little behind the scenes on TikTok, Instagram, and Shorts, so stay tuned for that. For the face makeup, I usually just freestyle by drawing random shapes, see how well they go together, and I will sometimes add or take away a few details when I'm doing the makeup because at times the sketch might look good on paper but not as much when it's on the face, so I adjust whenever I have to, like adding some gold texture to match the dress and rough highlights on the prosthetic and just little white dots because I can't help it. I did the same for the chest, green, white, blend, and setting it with powder. Then with the same tiny detail brush, I sketched out the dress. I used dark green paint for the dress. Instead of going in with a second layer, I set it with a dark green eyeshadow. Usually you don't have to set water activated paints. I only did this to deepen the color. One more thing, I feel so late to this YouTube thing. I think I should have started years ago when I was constantly receiving comments on TikTok and Instagram about creating long form content. I remember some people even started commenting that I wasn't the one doing the makeup, which is kind of funny, but I get it because I had never posted a tutorial for any body paint looks at the time. But honestly, I just couldn't get myself to film anything longer than a quick transition. Like I kept thinking how I didn't have enough storage on my phone and it would obviously overheat if I just let it record for hours and hours because these looks they take a little bit of time. Like even when I finally bought a camera late December 2021, I think I only used it twice maybe, and that was it until sometime in October 2023 when I decided to completely stop filming using my phone and switch to the camera, but I still use my phone for quick photos and Instagram stories. Using the same gold paint I used earlier, I started filling in the borders and then shaded the inside to bring the illusion that I'm actually wearing a dress, but only I'm not. I painted the vines, added a few dots here and there, and did some more shading. This series will keep going for as long as possible. Just comment which animated character you want to see me reimagine next, or if you want to see something else other than this. I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you for watching and see you next time.